What's good, fam? It's your boy, T3, Afro Tech Nation. Let's do what we do because we do for the crew. Conversation for me and you. Now, you know what we do. Now, pull up. Boom, man. What's up, Afro Tech Nation? It's your boy, T3. Yo, let's get down for the clown. Geek Town. Let's get down and do what we do. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, talk to your boy. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about all things Geek Town. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Yo, you can find me on all the little shit. I don't do treads. Do it treads or threads, whatever they call that. Yeah, I'm sounding like an old man, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what I get down for. But let's get into this conversation. Finally, the spoiler review for Beetlejuice. I said this movie did not need a spoiler review, but that's here nor there. It still doesn't need one, but I felt like you guys deserved one. So I decided to drop this little bit of knowledge on you. 30 years ago, there is a demon named Beetlejuice that's out there in this universe, that's out there trying to make his way back into the human world to cause chaos and insane anxiety. But he was not, and defeated by Lydia Dietz and two ghosts that were already haunting the house from that time. So it is now 30 years later. Lydia has been married and divorced. Husband has passed away and had a daughter. And with this knowledge and information, she has become, with her knowledge and information on the ghost, she has become a spiritualist, a person who talks to the dead and tries to help solve their problems because she can still see all the dead that's out there in this world. Well, she's become famous. She's made a lot of money. She's got her own talk show. Her kid is at boarding school. Yo, she's still talking to crazy people, but life goes on. But now you've met her at a low point in her life because the love of her life at that particular time has already passed away, and she's moved on to this new Geek Town director that's out there in these streets. Well, with that being said, the father, her father, has passed away, died by shark attack. Yes, chopped by a shark. So you know, in Beetlejuice, however you die is how you show up in the afterlife. So this man has no head. Now, for whatever reason why this actor could not come back, I can't tell you. I've looked up a couple things. Nothing of significant information has shown up or shown out. If anything changes, I will let you know. As for the two ghosts that were haunting the house first, it is said that they have found a loophole and has moved on from that house and no longer lives there or haunts there. So the house is technically empty and than what it used to be. All you have left is the stepmom who's out here and Lydia, and then of course the granddaughter. So those are the main characters of this. They didn't bring back the crazy artists from the movie, from the first show, but they didn't need to, because when everything starts popping off, you find out that all the insanity and craziness that could be Beetlejuice is going down. Well, in this particular story, Beetlejuice's ex-wife, yes, I said it, Beetlejuice's ex-wife is coming back after he chopped her up before he died when she poisoned him to suck his soul. Yes, I said all of that in one sentence. She comes back, puts herself together via a staple gun and going to go find Beetlejuice because she needs his soul to gain the power that she needs to become eternally powerful. Well, she is on a mission. Beetlejuice is on a mission to come back again to the living and has found a way after 30 years to reconnect with Lydia and everything else. Well, as time has gone on, Lydia's daughter has learned to hate her. So she has the same relationship she has with her daughter that she had with her stepmother. It wasn't love-hate, it was just hate. You know what I'm saying? Holding resentment and regretment and animosity and stuff. So how the tables have turned for these adult children. So remember, however you treated your parents when you was a kid, expect some of that to come back to you. Lord knows that I can tell you now, it is a true fact. Anyway, we go on. Well, the daughter ends up meeting a young man. Yes, a young man that she finds very attractive and just as morbid as she is. Turns out this young man's a ghost. And this young man is not just any ghost. He's a ghost that murdered his parents and died falling out of the tree when the police tried to catch him. Oh my, was that a burp? Did I burp out loud? I can't, you know what? It is what it is. You're going to have to just take what I do. What a morbid way to die is to die with the police department out of your treehouse. Bruh, only in Beetlejuice. Well, with that being said, he wants to come back too. And again, just like Beetlejuice, trying to find his way back into the real world by taking the soul of another person. Well, in Beetlejuice's case, marrying Lydia was going to help him come back into the real world. In this young man's case, switching spots or life forces with her was going to be what she needed. And because, you know, it shows that when your heart is broken, you're open to anything. That is the main story to all of these cases right here, son. She goes down into the underworld. He makes her say some Latin words. And all of a sudden, he's getting ready to come back to the real life as she's going to the underlife. Well, they need help. And the only person that can help them in the underworld is Beetlejuice. Yes. And your man comes back in full fashion form. He jacks over everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean anybody and everybody that needed to be jacked over, he jacked them over. Because at the end of the day, Beetlejuice is about Beetlejuice. Well, along the way, the soul-sucking ex-wife keeps showing up. And what is she doing? Sucking the souls of anything that she can find out of the way. And for sure enough, she leaves a murder spree of dead skin all over the Dead World universe. And she is going to find her way back into Beetlejuice. But just like the first movie, how do you defeat a soul-sucking ex-wife? With sandworms. You send both of your exes off into the undead universe, eaten at the bottom of the belly of the sandworm. But do I feel like this movie is going to be done? Do I feel like they're going to continue this? Do I feel like Lydia's daughter is going to be the next main focal piece with this? I do. Just based on the ending of this, the nightmare that Lydia had, Beetlejuice waking up next to her in bed and then disappearing, I feel like this story is not done. Tim Burton, great job. You did an amazing story. You did an amazing thing. We had a good time. I'm looking forward to whatever renditions you do. Keep on the same track. Don't try to make it better. Leave it like it is. You're doing just fine, sir. You're doing just fine. All right, folks. Next week, starting on Monday. Bruh, this is going to be Lord of the Rings week. Yes, we are going to break down episode by episode by episode of the latest Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power TV show. I am looking forward to this whole week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's going to be an epic time, a fun time, and a good time for all those looking to get down for the get down. Oh my gosh. And then plus a treat of a new Lord of the Rings movie, Side Quest, that's coming up in theaters. Yes, all my geek heads, all my foundational pieces, all my folks that are ready to get down. Yo, my precious. Let's get ready, folks. But until then, if you see your mans in the streets, hit them with the beats and hit them with a jingle jangle, baby. Jingle jangle.